So yesterday I spent the day out with Minji at Kappabashi in Tokyo. This is the kitchen supply district of the city. Now, a lot of restaurants and stuff, when they start up, they go here because, well, there's, I don't know how many shops, I want to say hundreds of shops that sell different items. A lot of them are the same, but they're all kitchen focused and reasonably priced. A lot of kitchen enthusiasts and home chefs come to this area to pick up stuff. We did too. I'm going to tell you the overall cost at the end, but let's go through all of the items that I picked up. Okay, let's go with the kitchen tools first. This is a pair of scissors. Ooh. These got a really nice feeling to them. They actually also curve at the handle. I think it gives your hand a little bit more of an ergonomic grip onto the blades itself. And yeah, I assume it's just very sharp, high quality, and useful for cutting meats and other things. These are kitchen scissors, so these are gonna come in handy. They also come apart, so they're easily washable. Yeah, can never go wrong with a pair of kitchen scissors. Next thing we have is a pair of tongs. These are like thin and the grip at the end is like small, so I think this would be perfect for when you're searing a steak or searing a chicken or searing something else. I don't really know, but yeah, nice slim profile tongs. I wanted to get something like this for a long time. Next up we have a whisk. This whisk right here, I think it is like a baking and kitchen standard. You'll notice it by the little orange tab at the bottom, and they come in different sizes as they are labeled, and yeah, they're just overall very sturdy build quality, and yeah, nice little whisk. I have two spatulas here. This one here is silicone and this one here is a stainless steel. Silicone spatula comes in handy for practically everything that you can do. Now, I was after one of these stainless steel spatulas for a while. They've got like a very flexible tip, perfect for like frying eggs and stuff on a stainless steel pan. This one's really cute. Nice set of spatulas for now. Now, one of the cooler purchases that we made is a knife. Now, we went to one of the many knife shops and picked this up. We wanted to get something smaller, something useful for cutting like fruit, small blade. We came across this by Suncraft. Now, this is a beautiful knife. It's got a nice weight to it. It's small, cute, but definitely sharp enough to do every single thing that you would need. I really like the handle actually. It's like this two-toned wood piece sanded perfectly with the stainless steel blade in place. Very useful item. I'm going to be using this thing every single day. Another blade and a good investment in my opinion is this pair of nail clippers. Every time I come back to Japan, I end up using nail clippers from like my uncle or something, and he's always got some crazy ones. Now, I realized I need to invest in a good pair myself as well. What I've noticed is that the build quality and the sharpness of the blade is actually crazy. Let's test it out. That's crazy. This is like a quality of life item that I really do think is worth investing into. There's so many different options. Get yourself a nice Japanese nail clipper. We've got two different types of peelers. We've got a strip peeler and a normal peeler. I think this is actually quite nice, this shape and the style, rather than pulling too. You can push away with the peeler. It's gonna be nice for carrots and stuff. And then this is gonna be perfect for shredding cabbage, roots, carrots, other things as well. Different style. Got little blades on it. Both stainless steel, so it's very easy to keep clean. Solid purchase. Now this is pretty cool. This is gonna be our first pan that we bought over here. Now this, I'm pretty sure is specifically made for tamagoyaki, so eggs. But I really do just like the size and shape of these square pans. I think they're just versatile for everyday use. This pan in particular is made by Takumi Japan. And yeah, I just think that the wide square pan is useful for a lot of things, and this is gonna be the workhorse for now in the kitchen. Definitely gonna cook some eggs on this very soon. This is a nice Pyrex measuring cup. Not too much to say. Pyrex is just a renowned brand. It's got great glass. It's actually feels really nice to hold as well. It's good in the microwave. You can use hot and cold liquids in it, and we just need some kind of measuring device. So this is it. This is a colander. This is a strainer. Is a colander and a strainer the same thing? This is a strainer. We wanted to get one that would be a nice size to wash rice and to also have these handles so you can put them onto like a pan. But this one has a bonus because it actually has a base that it can just stand on by itself, which I think is pretty handy. And then of course you can hang it from the hook here. This was a good find. I'm glad we waited to find the right one. We searched maybe like 7 different shops and they all had strainers in different like configurations, but this I think is the perfect one. So yeah, I gotta say, when you're looking around at these stores in Kappabashi, a lot of the shops have the same stuff. Some of them will have slight tweaks to the same item though, so it's definitely worth visiting all of them. Maybe just take a photo at the shop of the item and then go pick it up at the end of your trip once you've done your reconnaissance. But put aside a few hours for this because it takes quite a while to walk around. I think we were there from 10 when they open until around 1 o'clock. So yeah, 3 hours of solid searching, super tiring, but yeah, we definitely made the most of it, picked up a lot of stuff. The next item is a very simple steel scourer. Nothing crazy about this, it's just a good item to have in the kitchen. Scratches off a lot of stuff on stainless steel and cast iron pans. Very good. Now, 2 last things for cooking stuff. I actually have chopping boards here. This one is just like a simple plastic one. We want to make sure that we're cooking, or rather cutting meats on one chopping board and then everything else on the other one. This is good because it's a hinoki chopping board. Hinoki is a wood that is typically antibacterial. It's got some nice properties in there. It's also very light, so it's not like too heavy. They're not too expensive, they feel nice, they actually smell really good too, and yeah, you can replace them after a little bit of use, so that's nice. Okay, now onto glassware and plates. We've got a couple of things that I'm really excited about. Firstly, Minji came across these glasses that they look really cute, and I can imagine having cold beverages in them, maybe a beer, I'm not too sure, but they have this really nice like refractive look to the glass itself. I'm not too sure if you can tell, but I can imagine putting a sparkling beverage through this is going to look really good and make it taste even better. These weren't that expensive, they were about $9 each. It's actually quite mesmerizing when I look at it like this. We of course got a set. This is a filter in Carafe by Hario. We had one at home in Sydney and it's actually cheaper here in Japan. Well, I think because they make it here. But this is a simple glass carafe. It's got a filter on the top, so then you can make cold tea and stuff in it. It's just you put the items inside, fill it up with water, and then as you pour it out, the filter filters only the water out. So yeah, it's very handy. It's super easy, and maybe some cold barley tea or something. You can also put hot stuff in here, I think. Okay. Finally, okay, so the last couple of items in the haul, these are plates. Now, we don't have any plates here yet, so we wanted to get something cute. We ended up finding a full set of plates from an Italian brand called Satonia. First plate that we got is a nice dish. It's got like a blue rim on the outside, which I think is super, super cute. It's not too shallow, but it's got enough depth so you can like have a bit of sauce, whatever this is for, maybe pasta or something. But in general, I think this is gonna be the most useful plate out of the bunch. We've got these small bowls. I can imagine eating yogurt or something through these. These are a little bit more deep, and what Minji pointed out and what we quite like about this is the thickness of the rim. It's actually quite round and thick. It might be hard to see just from this video, but yeah, it has a very premium feeling, feels nice and heavy, and holding it like this actually kind of feels nice. Called oatmeal bowl. Oh, this is actually called an oatmeal bowl, so that makes sense, perfect for oatmeal, breakfast things, yogurt, etc. Compared to the other plates in the shop, these ones had a little bit more character, so yeah, we kind of drew ourselves to this. This one is called their soup plate. It's got a nice deep center, so you can have your soups and etc. And then a nice wider finish around the side, so it looks nice when you plate it all together. We had something similar to this in Sydney. We often had pasta with it as well, so or like rice dishes, risotto, etc. So this is quite a handy one as well. So that is all of the items. I've got all the receipts here and you're probably wondering how much it all came to. It was about, look my yang, 600 Australian dollars-ish. And for the amount of stuff that we got, I think it's a pretty good deal considering the fact that every single piece of item is a quality piece. We could have gone a little cheaper and got some kitchen scissors from Daiso or something a little cheaper, but you know, these are all investment pieces that you buy once, you buy a proper good tool, and it will last you for a very long time. At the end of the day, these are all items that I'm going to be using in my own hands quite often, so I want to make sure that I'm getting something that I do enjoy using. Now this looks pretty nice, eh? Have you guys been to Kappabashi? If you've been there, you'd probably notice the funky little statues and stuff that are everywhere on top of the buildings. It's quite interesting. Most of the major cities in Japan will have one of these cooking utility districts, so if you're ever in need of cooking utensils to bring back home, if you're traveling to Japan, then I'd highly recommend just looking it up and making some time to visit there, because you can get some really fun souvenirs for yourself, and yeah, it'll be a good memory. Okay, I've got to put this all into the shelves now. Okay.